Mr. Comey, I do believe a congratulations is in order.
Congratulations for?
A media blitz, of course. In all my years of public relations, I've never seen anything like it.
I mean, look at this past week. You had your 1-hour primetime special with George Stephanopoulos, you visited with the ladies on The View, and you drank wine with Stephen Colbert on his show.
Not to mention, you met up with the Wu-Tang Clan!
Oh, yes, those are some fine young men.
Oh, yeah. I mean, throw in interviews on literally every news show not on Fox News. To put it bluntly, man, you were everywhere this week.
And your book, the bestseller so far this year.
You should be very satisfied with your effort.
Well, I know a lot of people would want the #1 book in the world, but if I'm being completely frank with you, the reason why I got into this in the first place was so that I can completely destroy Donald Trump.
And you don't think you've done that?
I mean, seriously, Trump can't turn on the television, listen to the radio, or read a news... Okay, not read. Look, the point is, there is nowhere that Trump can go to escape you or your book.
And isn't that good enough?
I know it's good enough for most people, but, you know, all the years I've spent in law enforcement, the one thing I've learned is to never take your boot off of a neck until you get a confession.
I mean, what else is there left for you to do?
Well, I've given it a lot of thought, and I think I finally come up with something that'll completely destroy that orange bastard. Everybody, I think you're all familiar with Hillary Clinton?
So tell me again, Comey, how much am I getting paid to narrate your audiobook?
Tonight on TMI, Starbucks gets sensitivity, Coachella gets unbelievable, and Duck Lips gets an origin story. With music by Marianne Tuukkanen and our special guest, Giovonnie Samuels. Tonight on TMI.
Giovonnie, did I tell you that you were in my favorite show when I was younger?
Oh, Sarah, no, which one? All That, Fatherhood, Who Left Zach and Cody.
That's So Raven.
Oh, was I in that one? I don't remember.
Well, according to the guy who wrote it into the script, you were.
Oh, wait, the show is scripted?
We struggle with that one every week.
Yeah, you played Betty Jane on 2 whole episodes of That's So Raven.
Oh.
Hey guys, did I ever tell you about the time I met Raven Simone?
Don't you think we would remember something like that if you told us?
But please, Kevin, why don't you tell us that riveting story?
Yeah, it was a really cool experience. I was at the wash and dry in Cahuenga doing a load of laundry I just bought from Goodwill.
Oh my God, I love Goodwill. That's where I get all my forward-leaning fashion.
Me too. It's great clothing as long as you wash it 4 times before you wear it. 3 times is too little. 5, way too much.
We get it. Back to Raven.
Oh, yeah. So I'm taking my new clothes out of the wash when all of a sudden someone taps me on the shoulder.
Was it Raven Simone?
No, it was Mrs. Chow, the Chinese woman who owns a laundry place. She's real cool. Sometimes we just sit around and talk about life while playing mahjong. I tell you, the Asians really have perspective.
Okay, get to the Raven part.
Oh, yeah, so me and Mrs. Chow were deep in conversation about how clouds are a lot like people when Raven Simone bursts in and she doesn't look happy. She's all screaming about how her mother flipping washing machine asked the bed at home and how she was forced to come wash her drawers here with all the regular a-holes like us. Then she looks at me and gets all emotional and says, "If someone messes with my thongs, I'm a cut-a bitch." Oh, and then she asked Mrs. Chow if she could make change of $10 because she does that.
That's so Raven.
Yeah, it really is.
Okay, so can we start the show now?
I wouldn't, but, you know, hey, to each his own.
All right, so what stories do you guys have for me this week?
Well, everyone's gushing about how Beyonce just had a fantastic Coachella performance.
And they better gush if they know it's good for them.
What?
Just go with it.
Chris Hemsworth's body double and stunt double, Bobby Holland Hampton, he has been dishing in interviews recently about Chris.
Yeah, he said that over the 6 years working as Hemsworth's stunt and body double, the worst part of the job is always staying in as good a shape as Chris always is.
Oh yeah, because, keeping in such good shape like Chris Hemsworth is such a terrible job.
Sarah, for some of us, maybe it is.
So, you need to brush it from the top down 40 times.
40 times, Chris?
Yes, 40 times, not 30, not 50, but 40 times exactly. It's the only way to get that bounce and vitality that we enjoy so much.
We really do.
So, Bobby, I was wondering if I could tell you a secret.
Chris, I'm your body and stunt double. If you can't confide in me, well, who can you confide in?
That's so true. You know, I've had a lot of body doubles over the years, some better than the others, but you, Bobby, I feel like you're just much more than some guy who doubles for me in the event of a life-threatening stunt situation. I feel like you're a part of me.
Chris, I am so glad you said that. Because for years, I felt like much more than a stunt and body double for you. I feel like you're
My
other
other
half. Jinx! Oh, double jinx! Oh, God, he's so good to be with someone who just gets me.
Anyways, so, about that secret I was going to tell you. So you know that I love my wife, Elsa Pataki, model and actress.
Yes, there is a fact which I am aware.
Yes, and you know that I would never do anything to damage my relationship that I have with her.
Yes, this is also something of which I am keenly aware.
So here's the deal. As much as I love my wife, I truly deplore her snoring. I mean, her snoring is like...
It's like a freight train going at top speed down the railroad, you know, on a cold fall night.
Yeah, but
It's like two Bengal tigers fighting to the death inside of a sawmill. It's like a dump truck filled to the teeth with dynamite, and it's crashing right into a bottling plant during the middle of a hurricane.
Yeah, I was going to say it was just very, very loud, but I do love your visualization.
Thanks. I was actually a lit major in college.
That I knew. But anyways, back to Elsa. As much as I love her, as much as I truly love my wife, I can no longer be with her and her snoring. So, as you know, there's only one thing that I can do. We don't have any secrets between one another.
Then it's simple. You have to tell her, mate.
But I have this deep-seated fear of confrontation, so I was wondering if you would be so...
Pretend to be you so that I would have the horrible conversation with your wife?
Yeah, you know me so well. So, will you do it for me?
Did you ever have to ask, Chris?
I guess not. So you down for a juice cleanse before she gets back home?
I'm down, like a clown.
Okay, I do not know what that means.
Hi, Ginger, thank you so much for giving me a ride home.
What is a stunt and body double good for if she can't take her double home from time to time?
Yeah, I have no idea what's wrong with my car, I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm sure it's nothing that couldn't just use
A man's touch. Jinx! Hi, Ginger, you really are the best stunt and body double I've ever had.
And you are the best thing I've ever had.
Ginger, what are you doing? You know I love my husband, Chris Hemsworth.
I love him too, but you are the best thing that ever happened to me, and I have feelings for you. When I look at you, Elsa, I feel like I'm looking at the best part of myself. So you feel it too?
Of course I feel it too. What woman hasn't wondered what it would be like to make love to myself? But as a married woman, you know, I really have to keep those questions to myself.
Okay, I guess I understand. How about you, me, and Chris? You know.
Start a torrid affair between myself, my husband, and my mirror image?
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, be, and believe me, that would be very, very tempting.
Yes.
I just don't think Chris would go for it, you know, because sometimes he suffers from double vision. So being with the two of us would be like being with 4 women who think and act exactly alike.
Oh, yes, that would be very challenging.
Yeah. Oh, I think that juice cleanse is kicking in. Excuse me, I have to go to the restroom.
Okay. There she is, my wife, Elsa. So you just walk up there and tell her, as much as I love her, I can no longer stand her snoring, and I think it's just best if we, I don't know, get her checked out for a deviated septum.
Right, I can do that.
You can check a deviated septum.
No, I can say the things that you want me to say to her.
Right, I knew that one. All right, go in there, buddy.
Will do. Good day, Elsa, my wife. It is I, your husband, Chris Hemsworth.
Chris, I am not unaware of the fact that you are my husband, Chris Hemsworth.
Great, then we're all on the same page here, my wife, Elsa. Okay, so I have to have a conversation with you that you might initially find quite troubling.
Oh, if it's about thinking that, you know, the idea of you, me, and my very sexy and limber stunt double Ginger should have an affair, I am not troubled by that at all.
No, that's not what I was going to say. I'm sorry, did you say something about me and you and your equally hot body and stunt double hooking up?
Jess, would you be down with that?
Like a clown? Oh, wow! Hello! That's how it goes. This is happening.
Ginger!
Oh.
What are you doing with my husband, Chris Hemsworth?
Wait, what? You're not Elsa, my wife?
Calm down, Elsa. I told him about our idea. He's completely down.
Is that true, Chris? Are you down?
Again, like a clown.
I didn't realize that you would be into this, but okay, let's do it.
Oh, wow. Oh, look at this. It's really happening.
Yeah.
Wow.
What the hell are you two stunt body doubles doing for my wife?
Oh, Chris, I didn't know.
Oh, don't even say that. You didn't know that Bobby was me? I mean, he might be physically fit and handsome, but he doesn't have any of my star charisma.
Oh, wow. Kind of hurt feelings over here, bro.
You know, walking into you diddling my wife hurts even more, Bobby.
But, Chris, Elsa was down when she thought Bobby was you.
It's true, Elsa. Were you down?
We were all down, like a clown.
Like a car filled to the brim with clowns.
Why didn't you just say so? Let's make some room for Thor.
Oh!
Okay, Bobby, you're gonna have to wash your hands and where they're going, okay?
Could you bother me? I mean, could you blame me if they stray?
No, I cannot.
Excellent.
Elsa.
This is how Chris Hemsworth has
Hell no! This shit's too much. I'm going back to work for Lindsay Lohan.
For all the stories you tried to miss, I'm Tonya Harris, and this is the TMI Minute. Nicolas Cage has announced that he will give up acting in 3 to 4 years, which comes as a shock to everyone who thought he gave it up years ago.
I couldn't think of a more horrible job if I wanted to.
According to the recently released James Comey memos, Donald Trump claims that Vladimir Putin told him Russia has the best hookers in the world. Not to be outdone, Trump bragged that he had the best porn stars in the world. Speaking of Trump, Rudy Giuliani has joined the president's legal team dealing with the Mueller probe. This officially makes 9/11 the second worst national disaster Giuliani has dealt with in his career.
Donald, I thought you were a gentleman. You can't say I didn't try.
Smallville actress Allison Mack was arrested for her involvement with a notorious sex cult. If convicted, she'll be going from Smallville to the big house. In an interview, Bernie Sanders said that Cardi B is right about increasing Social Security. Sorry, Bernie, but we're pretty sure Cardi thought that Social Security was a new way to lock down a Facebook account.
Stop laughing, now you running my video, bitch.
When a story breaks in Hollywood, we'll be there with the crazy glue.
All right, you bums, get in here, get in
What the
heck, man? We didn't do anything wrong.
You're making us miss Beyonce.
Yeah.
Save it. We'll get to that in a minute. Scan the wristbands.
All right, so check out.
Now, who did you punks steal these wristbands from anyways, huh? What'd you do? You went out to the parking lot, found some unsuspecting victims, beat them up, took the wristbands, left them to die in some ditch?
No. You know, that's not what Coachella's about.
Yeah, it's about friends, and photos, and fashion.
And music.
Yeah, it's about music too, and you'd only wind up in a ditch if you wanted to take a funny selfie.
Or if you're tired from standing all day, and you lay down in a ditch because you're tired.
Yeah, and then you want to take the funny selfie.
Yeah.
No, we didn't mug anyone and steal these wristbands. We bought them with our own money that our parents gave us. Yeah. But why are we here?
Well, we heard from some very reliable sources that you three were not fully comprehending the historical and cultural significance of Beyonce's performance.
What are you talking about? We were dancing and having a good time.
Oh, dancing and having a good time. That is so woke of you.
Oh, that's what children do. They dance and have a good time at their sister-in-law's wedding right before they make out with the bridesmaid, who, by the way, didn't find you attractive until the Goldschlager kicked in.
When you're seeing Beyonce at Coachella, you arrive to the performance like a moth and emerge like a butterfly from a cocoon. You know, your whole understanding of the world is completely changed. Or at least it would be if you three didn't hate Beyonce.
Whoa. Nobody said we hated Beyonce. Who the heck said that we hated Beyonce?
Beyonce's snipers, that's who.
What? Beyonce has snipers?
Of course she has snipers. And they're under strict orders to eliminate anyone who isn't a Believer.
And the only reason you three are still breathing the same air as I am, which, by the way, will give you a crazy Coachella contact time, is because it's the second weekend and they're low on ammunition.
That's right. Now, do you or don't you pledge absolute fealty to Queen Bey?
Well, I mean, she's not exactly my favorite.
Amanda, what are you doing?
I mean, she's okay. I like Lady Gaga. She's way more talented. She writes her own music and stuff.
Amanda, shut up.
I mean, if we're just really being honest here, Janet Jackson in her prime makes Beyonce look like Kelly Rowland.
Holy fucking shit! I'm sorry, folks. The snipers draw a red line at Kelly Rowland comparisons.
Good work, everyone.
Yeah.
Let those shoes be a reminder to you. Now I know you won't make that same mistake, now will you? So listen. Tell us what you really think about Beyonce. And don't even try lying to us, because we'll see right through it.
Yeah, we both dosed on some pretty killer peyote, you know? And it F's you up, but it also gives you greater clarity.
Beyonce is the greatest.
Remember the peyote.
Beyonce's okay.
No, sure, don't.
I'm more of a Taylor Swift girl.
Wrong answer, Sweet Cheeks.
Oh, God.
Oh, yes, of course, Your Highness. Thank you. Well, Tara, Beyonce has listened to your confession.
Yeah.
And she appreciates your candor. She also knows that you've been dealing with your fibromyalgia lately and you're just not feeling like yourself.
Yeah, no, my fibromyalgia has been really bad lately. How can Beyonce hear me? I thought she was performing.
She is performing. She's giving us orders subliminally underneath the lyrics to Baby Boy.
Sometimes she gets bored performing anything prior to her Sasha Fierce album, so she subliminally recites Maya Angelou.
But that's neither here nor there, is it, number one?
No! What is here is you, Hunter. you're gonna tell us what you think of Beyonce.
That's right. And don't bullshit us this time, Hunter. You may have fooled the peyote, but you're not gonna fool the bayote. And by that I mean Beyonce.
Okay. I think Beyonce is an outstanding performer and an amazing talent. She's got it all. And also think she's a little bit of an asshole.
Got it. Beyonce senses you're holding back, shitbrick.
Fine, I think she's a lot of an asshole.
Oh, keep it going, baby!
And I don't understand why everyone's so obsessed with her. She doesn't even seem to like her fans that much, and her whole relationship with Jay-Z is weird. And let's be real, she hasn't had a legitimate hit song in like 10 years. I mean, for Christ's sake, I'd rather drink lemonade than listen to that fucking record.
Brave. Stupid, but brave.
You have to let us go now. He told the truth.
I'm sorry. Beyonce has judged him and found him wanting.
What? I told the truth. You let her go because she has fibromyalgia. That's not even a real thing.
It is a very real thing, Hunter. I struggle with it every day. My doctor said it's insidious.
Congratulations, kid. You just got a backstage pass. Straight to hell.
Oh, God. Are they gonna snipe me?
No, Hunter. Sniping's too good for you. We've got VIP access at side stage. I hear Kelly Rowland's set starts in 30 minutes.
Kelly Rowland? No!
Hey guys, what else we got for me? Well, a woman is suing R. Kelly for knowingly giving her an STD.
Well, I guess when you stop giving the world hit songs, an STD is the next best thing.
Yeah, I don't think that's true.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
No.
And this Friday, Avengers Infinity War opens. So that means the summer season has officially started in April.
Ooh, just in time for spring break.
Hey, what?
Nothing.
Okay, so last week, the Shorty Awards were held, which is where an award ceremony that honors online content and the best in it, had one of its presenters, Adam Pally from the Mini Project, physically removed from the stage after going into a 12-minute rant about how stupid and meaningless it is to have an award ceremony that honors online videos.
The good news is, though, is that the video of him ranting went viral.
Okay.
That's great.
5 minutes until the Lifetime Achievement Award. Where is our recipient?
Oh my God. Have you seen Donna Denver?
No, I was just looking for her myself.
Oh my God, the Lifetime Achievement Award is coming up in minutes.
I know.
People! Has anybody seen Donna Denver?
Okay, sorry, who is that? Duck Lips.
Oh, Duck Lips.
No, I haven't seen her.
Was someone looking for me?
Oh, for Christ's sakes, Donna. You are really cutting it close.
Hey, relax. I am the Lifetime Achievement Award winner. They're not going to give it out without me.
Not true, honey. If you didn't appear, they were going to have me bring in Grumpy Cat.
Didn't Grumpy Cat win the Lifetime Achievement 2 years ago?
Sweetheart, Grumpy Cat's got 9 lives. He's got like 8 more Lifetime Achievement Awards to go.
Okay, look, that doesn't matter anymore. You're here, and you are our 2018 Lifetime Achievement Award winner for advancement in selfies. That is quite an achievement, Donna.
I know. Every time I think about the award, I think back to the girl I used to be before Duck Lips. I remember it just like it was yesterday, although it was actually 2007.
The world was inching toward the mortgage crisis. Kobe Coulee's Bubbly was on everybody's radio, and we were falling in love with a charming little creature named Ratatouille. Me, I was waitressing at the Waffle House in DeKalb, Georgia, the one on Peachtree Street. The old Waffle House, not the newer one they put up in 88, also on Peachtree.
I get the tingles in a silly place. It starts in my toes and I crinkle my nose.
Daryl, Daniel, you boys getting irregular?
Yes, ma'am.
No, I am not.
Oh, no waffles today, Daniel?
Nope. I'm gonna be expanding my palate today, like that Rachel Ray says on the TV.
Ooh, that Rachel Ray is one good-looking woman.
I know, right? You can totally tell that in about a decade or so, she ain't gonna put on 100 pounds, because she keeps in shape.
Just like that Kelly Clarkson.
Dang.
So you were saying something about expanding your palate, Daniel?
All right. Well, like Rachel Ray says, you don't got to be a world traveler to have international taste, which is why today I'm gonna have the Eggs Benedict.
Now, what in the Sam hell is so exotic about Eggs Benedict?
Damn, Daryl, if you'd let me finish. I'm gonna have the Eggs Benedict with spinach.
Oh, well, look at you, Mr. World Traveler. Anybody see my old friend Daniel?
All right. Ooh la la.
Okay, I got it. Good morning, ladies. Cindy, Sandy.
Well,
what
hi.
can I get y'all?
Hey there, Donna. How you doing?
I'm working at Waffle House.
You sure are. What are the waffle specials today?
The waffles are made special.
Oh, that sounds good. I love that.
And for you?
You know what? I think I'm gonna have the regular waffles.
Okay.
2 sunny side up eggs, just a little bit runny.
Okay.
And a side of bacon.
Hey there, girl. Maybe you should get them eggs with spinach.
Get over yourself, Daniel. Where do you think we are, Paris?
Okay, I got it.
Oh, hey, Donna, before you go, could you take a picture of us, please?
Sure. Kind of better than you. Okay, but where's your camera?
Silly, that is my camera. It's my phone. It's one of those newfangled phones, an iPhone.
My lord, an iPhone? Oh, are you sure I should be holding this? I hear they're real expensive.
Oh, don't worry, darling. As long as my uncle keeps running me as a meth drug mule, I ain't got to worry about no price tags.
Dang, Cindy, you are so lucky. I wish my family was in the meth game.
Yeah, I ain't learned much about technology working at Waffle House. Can you show me how it works?
Yeah, of course. I'll show you how to take pictures on the telephone.
Now, that just don't sound right, do it?
Okay, so you see here, that's the camera, okay? And on the screen, that's the button to take the picture. So all you gotta do is point the camera, look at the screen, and press the button.
No, seriously? Is that easy?
I'm telling you, they call these things smartphones, but between you and me, you ain't gotta be that smart to use it.
My lord, it's like that one Maroon 5 song that they got a new hit record on. It really makes me wonder.
You gotta worry about nothing, darling. Here, let me take your picture.
Hold on. I got sneeze. Oh no, you didn't take my picture, did you?
Boy, I did. Here, take a look.
Oh, I look terrible.
Let me see.
Oh.
Well, you do look a little strange, I'll say that. But you know, it's kind of appealing in a way. You know, it's sort of like Edward Norton's film career. Huh. But hey, will you take a picture of me?
Of course.
Oh, stop making fun of me, guys.
Now, hold on a minute. Let me be the judge here. Scooch. Well, would you look at that?
Yeah, right.
It's the strangest thing. It's like a turn off and a turn on at the same damn time. Now, come on. Let's all take a picture together. Come on now. Get in here. And a 1 and a 2 and a...
Oh, man.
Wow.
This could become a whole thing, you know, like, what if the World Wide Web had a place where you could upload them photos and you could share them with all your friends and maybe your family and complete strangers?
Now, you're just talking foolish.
Yeah, what are you saying?
With all the wonderful things on the World Wide Web, why would anybody do anything about looking at our pictures when we are complete strangers to them? That would just be plain old stupid.
A short time after that, complete strangers were sharing photos of themselves doing the pose I had accidentally done that day, and am now famous for.
Whether it be the internal combustion engine or duck lips. Hell, I guess sometimes it just comes down to luck.
So, do I go on now?
Oh, you go on after the guy from Mindy Project's done. He's running long.
Hey, this is where it shows a big joke. You're all a bunch of self-absorbed assholes. Yeah, I said it.
Okay, your time to shine.
How about a selfie before I go on?
Oh, good idea.
And now it's movie time with the editors of Tennis Magazine.
Welcome to Movie Time. I'm Mark Connors, the Assistant Editor-in-Chief of Tennis Magazine. Alongside me, it's Tennis Magazine Advertising Editor, Tana Chadwick, Tennis Magazine News and Reviews Editor, Jerry Santana, and Tennis Magazine Copy Editor, Shanna Burke.
Hello.
With the calendar quickly heading toward May, I think it might be time to preview the summer movies.
So, films released from June 21st to September 21st?
No, from the beginning of the summer movie season, May to the end of August. Shanna?
So, you mean movies of the summer movie season, not movies of the summer?
That is true. I apologize for not being more specific.
No apology is necessary.
There are a lot of films to discuss this summer season, so shall we begin?
I am a bucking bronco at the proverbial starting gate.
Very good. Upcoming summer movie season. Thoughts?
Excited, like day one of the French at Roland Garros.
Would you care to elaborate on your most evocative comparison?
Not at this time.
Like returning a John Eisner service, sometimes a hit, but more often a miss. Much like Ocean's 8 or Jurassic World.
Don't you mean Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom?
Is that not what I said?
No, you said the former movie title, Jurassic World, not the latter, Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom.
Oh, you are quite right. For that, I must apologize.
Not necessary.
I thank you wholeheartedly.
Don't mention it.
I shall not.
Hopefully, a very heroic summer.
Heroic?
Ant-Man, Deadpool, Avengers.
Don't you mean Ant-Man and Wasp, Deadpool 2, and Avengers Infinity War?
Yes, that is true. And for that, I am very sorry.
No apology is necessary.
Predictions on the biggest film of the summer.
The summer season.
Yes, summer season.
No apology is necessary.
I did not offer an apology.
Yes, that was my mistake. I apologize for my error.
Not necessary.
Like The Incredibles 2.
Could it be missed?
No, it cannot be missed.
Oh, The Incredibles 2 will live up to its name. But for the box office champion, I would not discount Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible Fallout.
Oh, yes, that is correct. Please forgive my brevity.
No apology is necessary at this time.
Maybe at a later time.
No apology is necessary at all.
Incredibles 2, Mission Impossible Fallout, both great potential. But for something truly impossible to beat, I say Solo, a Star Wars story.
Delightful use of the word impossible.
Yes. For those of you expecting a more serious critique, I beg for your forgiveness.
No apology is required.
Solo's chances better than Jurassic World. Jerry?
Don't you mean Solo, a Star Wars story, and Jurassic Park, Fallen Kingdom?
Yes, yes. I believe that I have been befallen by my own brevity as well, to which I am apologetic.
No apology is sought.
You have my sincere appreciation.
It's not worth mentioning.
Solo, a Star Wars story, is a clear-cut first service ace. But for my money, I'd go with Deadpool 2, the Carol Wozniak of the summer season.
Oh, nice volley. So, let's sum up our thoughts on the upcoming summer movie season.
Incredibles 2, a cannot-miss affair, and a long game for the summer.
Deadpool 2 should win with straight sets.
All those films could take the crown, but Avengers Infinity War takes my Grand Slam prediction.
For me, Deadpool 2, Incredibles 2, and Avengers Infinity War could all break the competition serve. But if you want a complete game on every surface, I'd go with Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. For the rest of the editors at Tennis Magazine, I'm Mark Connors saying, come with me if you want to live. Just a little joke we share with the boys at Schwarzenegger Film Quotes Digest. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marianne Tuukkanen.
Learn to let go of everything that hurts. I promise you, girl, not everything's your fault. 'Cause you stay to wait, but nothing ever changed. Give it a chance, I was not worth your wait. What it is, what it wasn't, what it could have been. One more day, please, one more chance, but what difference does it make if we don't care? Learn to let go. He just hurts you for no reason. Let him go. There's so much out of work you anyway. So why stay here and keep waiting? Maybe one more chance. I promise I'll change. Some shit every day. Now I'm tired, don't care. I just can't wait to go away. So fuck you anyway. Maybe one more chance. I promise I'll change. Some shit every day. Now I'm tired, don't care. I just can't wait to go away. So fuck you anyway.
Later tonight on America's third favorite network, NBC, it's multiple shows with the word Chicago in their title. But first, a brand new sitcom from the makers of shows that no one watched. Yeah, we're no CBS.
And so then I said, no matter how hard you shove that in there, it's not going in.
Oh my God! If I didn't know you were talking about putting your laptop in your purse, I would have thought you were talking about a completely different thing.
But I wasn't. Who knew?
Ladies, okay, this witty banter is just fantastic. But honestly, I'm starving. I mean, how long do we have to wait for Iris?
I mean, she texted me 10 minutes ago saying she was almost here.
Okay, well, you know what, I think we should order in the next, 10 minutes if she doesn't get here.
Mimosas and eggs Benedict, everything.
Eggs Benedict.
Oh, sorry I'm late, girls. I mean, I totally thought I was gonna be on time. I mean, I got dressed with enough time to spare, and then he started acting up.
He? Iris, are you dating a new guy?
I wish I was. No, it's the STD I got from R. Kelly.
What happens when a young and sassy gal gets an STD from an oversexed R&B singer? Yep, you guessed it, hilarity. It's NBC's newest sitcom, STD and Me.
Hey! You owe me $3.
For what?
For the meter that I just paid. Can you believe that? $3 an hour for parking. This chef's food better be fantastic, or else he's gonna get a special case of drippy dick. And I'll make it so.
Ladies, this is R. Kelly's STD.
Just call me STD. I've worked with R. Kelly for many years, but I like people to get to know me on my own merit. Put it out.
No,
No,
we're good. Thank you.
Okay, so it's gonna be like that? Fine. STD.
STD.
Yeah, look, about that. Y'all remember last month when I called all of you and asked if you wanted to go see R. Kelly in concert, and Danielle said,
not unless 1994 personally invites me back.
Exactly. Since none of you wanted to go with me, I went by myself.
And R puts on a really great show.
Well, Daniel, are you foolish? You know how R. Kelly gets down.
Sure, but I thought, hell, I am way past puberty. Ain't no way he'd be interested in peeing on somebody like me. I'm safe.
Famous last words.
Did he pee on you?
No, he doesn't do that anymore. Allegedly. But what I did find out is that occasionally he does like to hook up with women with, you know, a little grass on the field.
How do you know?
Because I have grass on my field.
Oh, well, still, I just can't believe you slept with R. Kelly.
Well, that depends on what your definition of slept is. I mean, come on. When R. Kelly looks you in the eyes and says, I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind, you really only have two options. And I didn't have pepper spray for the second choice.
It's okay, honey. It happens to the best of us. Just ask Marie Osmond.
Marie Osmond? Well, look, ignore him. He just likes to talk. He just likes to talk smack.
Hey, it's only smack if it ain't true.
Whatever, STD. Look, long story short, I woke up the next morning alone in a hotel room with a note on the pillow and him.
So R. Kelly wrote you a letter?
No, it was from the makers of Valtrex. They said the first dose was on them.
Because they know it takes more than one dose to get rid of me. Isn't that typical? Drug dealer mentality. They give you a taste, and then you're hooked for more. Which, by the way, have you all ordered? Because I'm starving.
Oh, no. I am not ordering right now.
Me neither.
No way.
You know,
Excuse me, ladies. So sorry to bother you, but I do have to ask, which one of you brought the venereal disease?
Oh, whoa, pal. I hope you don't think that all STDs are venereal diseases. That is some small-minded thinking you got there to lump me into one category like that. What was it that philosopher said? Oh yeah, you name me, you negate me, bro. Do you really want to do me like that?
You know what, sir? You're right. I never thought of it like that, and it was wrong of me to assume that you were a venereal disease.
That's all right. I actually am a venereal disease. But that is beside the point. When you assume, you make
You know what, sir? I'm so sorry, but I am going to have to ask you to go.
Well, for what?
For what? For being a venereal disease. I mean...
So is that how it's gonna go, huh?
Yes, that is how it's going to go.
Okay. It's 2018. And it's Trump's America, am I right?
Oh God, he spit on the back of my face.
You know what? I don't mean to brag or nothing, boy. But I ain't your average STD.
What?
You, son, are looking at R. Kelly's STD. I'm practically famous.
You know R. Kelly?
Know him? I came from him! Now, son, when it comes to venereal diseases and people, no one's closer than me and R. Give me your email address, and I'll tell you. He'll send you a paragraph email about how the white justice system is unfair to him.
You would do that for me?
Does the Pope shit in his gown?
I don't know.
Francis does!
Wow, I mean, thank you. That would be awesome. I am a huge fan of R&B artists that nobody listens to anymore. Thank you so much.
Progress.
It's not so bad. He's a good guy. I mean,
Oh God.
oh.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow. Oh, You know what? On second thought, sir, you need to go. You hurt people. Here.
What?
And here. But mostly here. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I can't do this anymore.
That's colder than a sore right there, mister. But I guess I shouldn't expect any different now, should I?
No!
You know, I did not choose to be this way. Life is just a roll of the dice. And now I'm one snake eyes away from ending up like me. I'm gonna go.
Good riddance.
Yeah, get lost.
Leave.
STD, wait.
Why? So you could take a crap on me too?
No, I want to apologize for my friends. They didn't have to be so rude.
What? Iris, he is literally a disease.
That's right. Like my daddy before me.
Hang on, I'm coming with you.
Iris, no.
You know, I used to be like you. I used to think that there was something wrong with having an STD. I felt like having a burning sensation when I peed was a problem. But today, I learned that there was something worse than having a pus-like discharge in my underpants. And that is intolerance. I mean, in today's crazy mixed up world, do you really want to add to the white noise? I don't know about you, but I say no. Now, if you will all excuse me, STD and I are going to go grab a meal at an establishment that is more inclusive to diseases.
Where will you go?
I don't know. Maybe Del Taco. Come on, STD. Let's go.
She's not my friend anymore. No. Yeah. She's so
STD and Me. Wednesdays on the network that needs a hit more than it needs its dignity. NBC.
All right, guys. What other stories do you have for me?
Well, on Tuesday, the country lost beloved former First Lady Barbara Bush.
Yes, she was a strong, intelligent, and loving woman, and the U.S. is lucky to have had her.
Well, speaking of strong, her family did say that although her husband and son were both presidents, she was actually the enforcer in the family.
Yeah, that's a random fact, Tonya.
Yeah, I know. But it really sets up the sketch we're going to do in about 10 minutes.
Oh, cool.
Okay, cool. That makes sense.
In other news, after video emerged of two African-American men being wrongfully arrested in a Philadelphia Starbucks for doing nothing more than waiting for a friend, the corporation that owns Starbucks announced that on May 29th, they're going to be shutting all 8,000 of their U.S. locations for the entire day to educate their staff about racial bias. So.
That's amazing.
Yes, Jocelyne, it is amazing. Amazing that such a huge corporation would forego an entire day of profits just to educate their staff on racial issues.
No, I meant it's amazing that there's only 8,000 Starbucks in the U.S. I mean, there's like a store on every corner.
Yeah, there's like Cahuenga.
Yes, that is amazing too, Jocelyne. God. Good afternoon, everybody.
We are just so thrilled you could all be here today.
It was mandatory.
Well, we are very glad that you understood what mandatory meant.
Now, as I'm sure we're all aware, recently Starbucks has received some negative attention because of a video that went viral of two African-American gentlemen unjustly arrested in one of our stores.
Yeah, so that got us to thinking that perhaps this is a bigger problem and not just that one isolated incident, okay? So because of that, we have decided to hold these types of racial bias seminars throughout the country at all of our locations. Okay? Okay, so now today, what we're going to do is we're going to put some of you into these high-stress racial situations, okay? And then we're going to see how you react to that situation, okay?
Okay, so Don and Connie, can we get you two up here? You're our first lucky two contestants. It's not a game.
Okay.
Okay.
So is this kind of where there's no wrong answers no matter what?
Oh, no, there are wrong answers.
Absolutely. Okay, so great. Now, the first test that we're going to be doing here is one that I like to call the nervous Muslim. So, okay, we're going to have our nervous Muslim come on out, and you'll probably recognize him. His name is Greg, and he's from accounting. Oh, there he is, Greg.
You know, I'm not actually Muslim. I'm from Valley Vista.
Oh, that's okay. For the purposes of this experiment, though, you will be our Muslim, okay?
Jeez, it's a good thing I took that level 1 in groundlings.
Okay, and Connie, so you are going to be a customer at the store, okay? Who happens to notice the Muslim man, okay?
Yeah.
And you're gonna go up to the counter and you're gonna tell Don, okay?
Okay.
All right, so you're gonna read the lines off of the script.
Okay, sure.
Okay?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So just so everyone is aware, I do have dyslexia, so I don't know if this is...
Oh, that's okay, that's okay. We are all inclusive here at Starbucks, starting yesterday.
Okay, so Greg, act nervous and Muslim.
Very Muslim.
Okay, but what am I nervous about?
Oh, well, you decide. It's your world.
Yeah, have fun with it.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. And now, Connie, you're gonna walk up to the counter and you're gonna tell Don, okay?
Okay.
And go.
Excuse me, Riz.
Riz?
Oh, I mean, sir, I'm sorry. I have dyslexia. Okay.
Just take your time, Connie. Take your
Okay.
Okay, a little less time, Connie.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Excuse me, sir. I was over there enjoying my mocha chai latte when I noticed that there is a nervous-looking Muslim man right over there. Yeah. Is this cause for malaria alarm? I'm dyslexic. I don't know.
Okay, good. Okay. And your response, Don. Okay.
Well, miss, is there any reason, that this man is suspicious?
You mean other than being nervous and Muslim?
Yes.
Well, no, but he is nervous and Muslim. Do we want to take our chances here?
No, you're right. I'll call Homeland Security. We'll get him sent to Guantanamo Bay.
Okay, let's stop right there.
Was that not the right answer?
No, Guantanamo Bay is never the right answer, Don. God.
No.
Greg, can you help me out? What were you pretending to be so nervous about here?
I was pretending that my bosses might find out that along with being an accountant, I also sell crank to the counter staff.
That is a very elaborate ruse.
Groundlings training.
Okay. All right, so everyone, now did you see what Don did here? He decided that Greg here was suspicious just because he was acting nervous and Muslim, when in fact he was just nervous about...
Getting caught selling crank.
Yes.
Look, folks, the lesson here is we don't generalize. Just because there's one nervous Muslim doesn't mean the whole race of Muslims is, nervous also. It's sketchy. You two, could you sit down, please?
Okay.
Oh, God, great job. Oh. All right, next up, let's get Rich and Maggie. Come on, this doesn't have to be a chore. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
And also helping us out here will be Juan, who works in HR.
Yes, and we chose Juan because this is a little test that I like to call Spanish guy who doesn't seem to speak any English test.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Just to let you guys know, I actually don't speak Spanish. I'm from Valley Vista.
Hey, man. Me too.
Oh, yeah, I know. We've been neighbors for 7 years.
Wow.
mind blown.
Yeah. So you don't speak any Spanish?
I know the words to La Bamba.
Yeah, okay, that'll work. Just do La Bamba. Now, you come up and you speak your little Spanish, and Rich and Maggie over here, you're at the counter, you're gonna help him.
Okay, so Juan, go ahead, go up to the counter, and then you just speak your foreign language, okay? Okay, and go.
Ding ding. Par arbolar La Bamba?
Okay. Now you two help him, okay?
I'm sorry, sir. Did you want to order something?
Necesito un poco de gracia.
Grande, I think. I heard grande. Yeah, okay, so did you say grande? Grande?
Pati. Arriba. Papi. Arriba.
I'm sorry, sir. You're gonna really have to speak the English.
Comprende?
Portisere.
Fuck the shit. Next.
No cussing. Okay, let's just stop. Just take a breath here. Okay, now, why didn't you finish helping this customer instead of moving on to the next one?
Because he couldn't understand us and we couldn't understand him.
Okay, so did it ever occur to either one of you to ask a fellow Starbucks employee for some help?
But who?
Not me. I don't speak Spanish.
I took Spanish in high school.
There you go. Edgar.
But I could only help, if you're like looking for the bathroom or talking about your big yellow pencil. We got stoned a lot in high school, which is probably why I work here,
Okay, all right, so see, you all could have asked Edgar for help, okay, rather than just dismissing Juan. Okay, Edgar and Phillip, why don't you step on up for our final experiment, our loud black women experiment, okay?
Okay, now for this one, we actually had to farm this one out. We had to go outside of Starbucks and hire 2 African-American actresses because, well, we don't have any black people at Starbucks.
I don't know, apparently they like coffee bean better, I don't know.
Who doesn't? All right, so can we welcome out Kelly and Nancy? Come on, ladies, we're ready for you.
Wow, you're actors?
Yeah.
I was at Groundlings.
Good for you, mate.
So, Edgar and Phyllis, you two are going to be at the counter, and these are our 2 very loud black ladies, okay? They've just come into the restaurant, and they're being really loud.
Okay, did they buy anything?
Not yet, but they will, eventually. So, it's all about how you handle it. So. Hi, you have your script, ladies? You ready?
Yes, I wanted to talk to you about that a bit.
Yes.
The script seems a bit stereotypical. It's a little too on the nose. Is there a way we can change the dialogue a bit? Maybe soften it,
No.
Sorry, no.
Good luck, though. You're going to be great, I'm
It's
sure.
gonna be great. Yeah,
Good.
it's gonna be great.
Good, fun.
Non-union gigs.
Okay, let's begin.
Oh, hell no. Donald Glover is okay, but he ain't no Idris Elba. I mean, now that is one fine-ass man.
Idris Elba? No, he got white beater beating all over him. That's why I like me some Donald Glover, because, I can whoop his ass.
Okay, now, Edgar, Phyllis, you got 2 very loud black women. What do you do?
I'm almost there. I think.
Okay. While Edgar over here is trying to collect some brain cells, why don't you 2 just keep going? Have fun with it. Get jiggy with it.
You know my cousin Cheryl?
You mean your Auntie Titi Cheryl's?
No, my Uncle June's daughter Cheryl. You know, the one that thinks she all bougie and stuff because she don't need no relaxer for her hair. You know, this is really an insulting
Just continue. You're doing great. You're doing great. Yeah, just continue. Yeah, go ahead.
women, what you gonna do?
I quit.
Yeah, I'm gonna quit too. I'm gonna go work for Coffee Bean.
Finally, someone gave the right answer.
What?
And once again, Marianne, take. Oh crap! I screwed her name up.
Damn it!
Her.
I need you to love me. I don't love you anyway. We have an expiration date, and what can I do, man? At least I'm being myself. Truth be told, hey, there's nothing to be ashamed. I'm not looking for love, babe. Why would I lie to you or myself? At least we're on the same page. I don't want you heartbroken. When you might see this, I turn my back around and walk away. I'm in love with someone else, but it doesn't look my way. So in the meantime, you can look away. Nothing personal, babe. Nothing personal, babe. Nothing personal, babe. Thank you.
And then bing, bang, boom with doing it. Oh, but don't, Joe, you're like a freaking storyteller or something, eh?
What can I tell you? I watch a lot of the We Network.
Woo. Hey, so what are we doing out here, huh? Hey, why are we standing outside of Tough Tony's illegal casino? Hey, you don't need anybody out here. We're not his security guards.
Nah, we ain't here for that.
Yeah, so what are we doing here for, huh?
Well, we're waiting to see if that scumbag, Johnny Donuts, shows up here.
Hey, okay, yeah, Johnny Donuts from downtown.
No, downtown, that's Johnny Eclair.
Oh, yeah. Johnny Donuts from Burbank. Yeah.
No, Johnny, the Burbank guy, that's Johnny Cruller. Johnny Cruller.
Hey, okay, yeah. Johnny Donuts from the village. That's right.
No. That's Johnny Croissant, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, so, which Johnny Croissant, which Johnny Donuts we talking about here?
We're talking about the Johnny Donuts, that scumbag that owes our boss, Rico Bravo, 30 large.
30 large, huh? Hey, you think that Johnny Donuts gonna have the balls to show up at this gambling house with that kind of mark on his street, eh?
Hey, yo, Vinny, why don't you ask him yourself? Hey there, Johnny!
Oh, hey, fellas. Oh, look what the cat dragged in.
Hey, you know you owe a marker to our boss, Rico Bravo, Johnny.
Oh, really, I do?
Yeah. May I go gangrene in my eye? Oh, you do.
Oh, that sounds like it's Fugazi over here.
Oh, it's Fugazi, huh?
That's right, it's Fugazi. Now, if you will excuse me, I got some winning to do in the casino. Girls?
Yeah, Giovonnie.
Jeez. Do you believe the stones on that guy? You just see him, he just completely disregarded you like he was nothing, Joey.
Well, we're gonna have to take care of this because clearly he ain't gonna.
Yeah, so what are we gonna do about it, huh?
I say we call somebody in.
Johnny Eclair from downtown?
No. I think we call in, the enforcer.
No, you mean...
Yes, indeed, Vinny. Barbara Bush herself.
Did somebody call for The enforcer.
Oh, Barbara Bush! How'd you get here so quick?
They didn't call me First Lady for nothing.
True.
So, what do you two Gavones need from me?
Well, Barbara Bush, we got a situation.
Yeah.
Situation.
Yeah, situation, not the kind that you get from the Jersey Shore.
So you're saying there's a situation?
Yes, there's a situation. We got this fanoke, Johnny Donuts, inside. He's gambling, although he owes our boss, Rico Bravo, 30 large.
Rico wants us to collect, or else.
Get someone to handle the situation.
Exactly.
All right, so who's the guy?
Like I said, Johnny Donuts.
From downtown?
Barbara Bush, we did this joke like 3 pages ago.
Yeah. You're right.
Yes. So, what do you think, Mrs. Bush? You think you can handle it?
Can I handle it? Boys, you're looking at one of 2 ladies who can say they've had 2 presidents inside her. All right? Of course I can do it. That's why they call me the enforcer. Don't you boys worry about a thing.
Yo, they do not make first ladies like that anymore, huh?
No, Vinny, they do not.
Yeah, but you really think this Bush can really handle it? Take care of
it? Yeah, Vinny, I think she got it covered.
Get out of here, you mutt!
Oh, Barbara Bush.
Hey there, Johnny.
You don't gotta get so physical, you know?
All right, what do you want me to do with this human garbage?
I don't know. You think we should take out the garbage?
Oh, I don't know, Joe. Garbage only goes out Tuesdays and Fridays.
Yeah, but this kind of garbage can go out any day of the week.
Okay, good. Well, then I guess I ought to call a garbage truck.
Oh, I'm way ahead of you, boys.
Yo, Miss B, you said you needed some garbage taken care of.
Yeah, here's your trash right here.
Oh,
you would like to have it be put in the regular trash or recycle?
I don't know, boys. Does he look like he's good for the environment?
oh, you talking about me? I'm standing right here.
Oh, I didn't know the trash could talk.
Oh, Barbara Bush, stop beating on me so bad over here. I mean, come on.
Okay, what's with all the chit-chat, all right? We gonna take out the trash or what?
Yeah, we're on union time, so, you know.
Take him away, boys.
No, Barbara Bush, please, don't have me killed over here. I mean, I'll make good on it. I'll deliver the money tonight.
Oh, wait, hey, Barbara Bush. You say tonight?
Just give me an hour or 2.
An hour. Give you half an hour.
Oh, Barbara Bush, you drive a hard bargain. I'll meet you at the deli on the 23rd Street.
Yeah.
In 30 minutes with the money.
You better show, or I'm gonna call my boy, Jeb's wife. You know, she's Mexican and such.
Oh. Ladies.
You think he'll show Barbara Bush?
Oh, he'll show, or my name isn't the enforcer.
So you got any other garbage we could take out? We're very goal-oriented.
Yeah, I think I saw some cans over there or something.
Thanks loads.
All right, boys, I'm gonna head out too.
Wait, Miss Bush, what are we gonna do if we ever need to call you? How can we get a hold of you?
Oh, don't worry. I got my ear to the ground. I'll find you. But, just in case, here, take my number. Kennebunkport. But don't call before 7 or after 11. Bush out!
Yeah. Do you ever think that, like, Milani is...
Nah. They do not come as good as Barbara Bush.
That's our show for tonight, everyone.
All right, guys, give it up one more time for Marianne Tuukkanen. Another round of applause for our special guest, Giovonnie
breaks in Hollywood, we'll be there with the crazy crew. For TMI, I'm Kevin Alain. Good night.